believe we are live. Please give me a moment or two. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Okay. All looking good. So let's get the show on the roads. Hello, it's 5 o'clock in the UK, 31st of August 2020. My name is Ozair and thank you for joining in today's YouTube live stream. Just make sure volume is not echoing. That's fine. Hello to everyone who has joined us live, and today being a bank holiday in the weekend, I hope you are having a great bank holiday weekend. Today I'm going to be talking about how to write a great Google Ads ad. So when someone sees your ad, they get interested, it gets their attention, and hopefully you get the click. So there are some few things which you need to do other than just writing the ads very quickly. So before I move on to that, if you are new to this live stream, there is a comment box on the right hand side. Please put in any questions or problems or anything you want to share with, even a win. Please put it in. I'll come to all those comments towards the end of the session. But first I'll go through it's a practical stuff which we'll go through today. So if you want me to write an ad for you, so send a web URL in the comment box and I'll look at that landing page or a website and then write ads for that. Just make sure that it's in English and not in some other foreign language which I may not be able to understand. So with that in mind, let's go to our slides, and we've got Rahil, Vivek, Mustafa. Hello to all of you. So there you are. Okay, before I'm going to start, I'm going to celebrate some wins. Whenever you have any kind of win, no matter how big or small, you got to celebrate it, because it encourages you and people around you that you've done something which is productive, useful, profitable, and is making a difference to your life, to somebody else's life, and also for their business. So I would like to give a big shout out for a few people today who are really inspiring. I get inspired by them. They're great friends now as well, and colleagues. And the first one is Qasim and John. So they're an agency in Arizona in the US, and they also started their YouTube channel. So what they've done is they've been uploading one video a day for the last 30 to 35 days now, and you can see the screenshot. There's quite a lot of content on there, and the link is also on the website. So please go to their channel, give them a shout out, and I learn a lot from them as well, and they are super smart. You're going to enjoy their YouTube channel as well. And Qasim is on a mission at the moment of well, John as well, to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that they too can start the YouTube live stream. So if you enjoy live stream like this and you would like another channel to go live, then please do subscribe to the channel as well. They've got, I think from this screenshot, they're on 388, so they are growing. So very soon I'm sure they will hit the 1,000, no problem. Their content is really good. Another big shout out is to a very dear friend now, Richard from WSI Priority Media. He usually is online. I'm not sure. Richard, do say a hello in the comments if you are online. And he started this challenge of uploading a video a day, and looking at my channel, I think he got the inspiration to do something similar. So he is also uploading some really good content on digital marketing, Google Ads. So please go and give him a big shout out as well. And you can see now the people who take action are going to win. It's all well and good you buying courses, watching videos, reading books, and so on. But until you don't put that into practice, you will find it very difficult and frustrating to get the results. So what you want to do is, yes, take on board what everyone else is doing or saying, but you got to do the hard work. Nobody can do it for you, unfortunately. And you got to get started. And all of these people right on your screen and myself, we are doing the video marketing for a reason. Because it works wonderfully well. And I would again, request, implore, beg you to get started, because it really does work and very few people are doing it. You get on the road, doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be perfect. As long as you've got a smartphone, you can pretty much get started with your video marketing journey. Now, I was really pleased to see this message, which is in the comment box. I've just taken the screenshot about few minutes before we started. Rahil, I'm super proud of you that you've got a job and you're taking action. And this is what I meant just now, is you've got to take action and you will achieve the goals you want to, which you dream about, and which you want to achieve. So I truly appreciate these kind words, and I'm really happy for you that at least you are making progress and you are learning something from me. Please do send me your email. I will send you a link to my course, and you can have it as a little thank you from me for being here and for the support. So the email info@sfdigital.co.uk, and also it's also on the website, so please do send it to me. Another big shout is to Maria, who runs Love Feeling Fit. We've been working with Maria for about 5-6 years now. She runs fitness classes for ladies in and around where we are. So she has just gone past her 15th anniversary for her business. Great achievement. It's not easy to be in this fitness industry, but she's got a great following, and she is an amazing instructor. And if you need any motivation, you should watch her videos and listen to her. She is an amazing person as well. So what Maria had to do due to the lockdown is her in-person classes had to stop completely, and to this date they're not going because of the lockdown. They're not running. So she had to take action and pivot her business completely from in-person to online, and now she is doing that with the use of video and video marketing. So all these case studies, all these things which I'm showing you point to one direction, that you've got to keep doing it. And if you don't get the results in the beginning, don't give up very easily and quickly and blame the lockdown or the coronavirus or the recession. There is always opportunities in these challenging times as well, which I can promise you and assure you, you will get if you work hard enough and if you are hungry enough. So if you need any help with Google Ads, this channel is here, but we also offer full account management on performance-based billing, where we want to grow your account, take it from a small one and grow it to a bigger one profitably. Also offer one-to-one training, consulting, and also, which I forgot to put on this slide, is the white label. So if you want somebody to do all the hard work or the heavy lifting, where you just want to focus on getting new clients, we can do that as well. Okay, so let's write some ads. If you want me to write an ad for you, put a website address or a landing page in the chat box now. I'm going to go to that website and then I'll write some ads. If not, then I'm going to pick up a random topic and we'll write some ads. Okay, I'll go to all the comments afterwards, and in fact there are one or two very interesting ones. So let's go to the okay. So first of all, what I do is I don't write ads directly in the Google interface, because I just can't get my mind working in that interface. You got to write it very quickly and then save it. If you don't save it or forget to save it, or something happens on the internet, the connection, the internet gets disconnected, you lose the work. What I tend to do is to write the ads in a spreadsheet, and then I take it from here, copy paste, either in Google Ads editor or straight away in the interface, because over here I can see what variations I'm making and what's the message which I'm putting up. So I'm going to go for a dentist. So emergency dentist Milton Keynes, which is near us. So whoever comes up at the top, I'm going to pick up that website, because they have worked hard to be #1 organically ranked website. Okay. So go there. All right. So this is a website. Now the thing which I'm not going to do a critique on this. All I'm going to do is take that information. So this is my psyche and my workflow. So when a customer gives me a landing page or a website, this is what I'm going to look at. The first thing I'm going to look at is, what's the headline? So 24-hour emergency dental practice. So I'm going to put in 24-hour. Now you can put in the full hour, or to save that is emergency dental clinic. Now to make a variation, I can also, if they were 24 hours 7 days a week, which it could be. All right, so to make a variation on the headline, 24/7 emergency dental clinic. Okay, so the next one is, I tend to give an offer if they have one, or even if the client doesn't have one, I'll ask them, what's your offer? And then a call to action. So the offer is 24-hour appointment today. It doesn't give me a lot, but at least I have some information about what offer they have got. Indeed, at weekends, evenings. Okay, so from only £25. Book now. So that is something which we can put up. Other one which we can do now, I've got the book now call to action in there already. In fact, what I might do is, as they say that they answer phones 24/7, so I've got call now or book now, so make a variation. Then I'm going to put in just reading through it, because this is the first time I've read this or seen this website. So I want to pick up something good. So almost 40 years, that's a good one. And things like free parking, so that could be our strong headline. Established 40 plus years, free parking. Now you'll notice that I'm making all these letters as capitals. So what you want to do is capitalize each and every word, because that is Google's best practice. And just to give a variation, I can turn this around. Okay, so that's good. And now what we want to do is re-emphasize that the emergency dentist appointment. Emergency dentist appointment. Book. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go into some other pages now and see what they offer. So they offer dentures, crowns, veneers, Invisalign. This is a brand, so I need to be careful about using the brand in the ad copy. Teeth whitening. Okay, so just gonna write over here. We offer dentures, implants, root canals, okay, so they have another one for children as well, and a couple of more dental bridges and more. So what I tend to do is I tend to keep the width of these columns for the same character count, because then I know I'm nearing my limit. Like over here, as soon as I'm coming close to this column line, I know that it is almost, the character count is almost up. I can also put something like free parking is extremely important. Children friendly is also quite important. And let's see the team. I've written these 79 characters. I could add a bit more, but what I would like to do is so you got dental surgeon, hygienist. Okay, all of these people, they've got a big team. All right, so instead of book your emergency dentist appointment, I can rephrase that at short notice, because they've got capacity. 89 is good. All right, so now what I tend to do is I can crisscross that, so the D1 becomes D2, or you can write another one, and D add to description 1 becomes add 1 description 2. So you can crisscross them, or you can write another one. So this is how my ad has been written. Then I will put in over here absolutely path 1 and path 2, dentist Milton Keynes, and my ad is written. You don't need to have that URL set up, it is only to show. So because we want to put Milton Keynes, the name of the area, in my ad, so that's why I have used it. And I also put in dental clinic or dentist I can use, because in headline 1 I had written dental clinic, so I'm using dentist in headline 2 or in part 1. So that's how I have written my ad. And obviously you put in the final URL, which is the landing page or the website, and you then carry on making as many variations as you want if you want. So to create a spreadsheet like this is fairly straightforward, and once you have everything in here, we tend to use Google Ads Editor, where you can copy everything in one go and paste it, and it is lightning fast and it's very quick. Okay, I'm gonna go to my questions. So again, well done, Rahil. Extremely proud of your achievement, and I wish you all the best. And yeah, keep learning and keep trying. Vivek, hey Rahil, how did you get it? I also want internship in Google Ads. Right, Vivek, he's gone out and done it. So what you want to do is do the same. And the best way to do that is, well, I'm not saying this is the best way, but this is how I did it. So when I wanted to get started with Google Ads, I've been using Google Ads since 2009, 2010, but only for running our own photography business. So when we were transitioning from being a photographer to a digital marketing agency, I needed to get some clients. So all I did was I went to all my existing clients who were clients for our photography. So they were working in businesses or in a company. Told them, look, I'll happily run your Google Ads for, I think it was 3 months I did, in exchange for a case study, if you are happy with the results you are getting. And within no time I got quite a few case studies from happy clients, and the rest, as they say, is history. So what you want to do is to go out there, go to your local local areas, but I know it's very difficult right now to go out, but at least some places or some countries are now starting to open up, and everybody now needs online marketing. They now know you cannot do without digital marketing. Now is your time to really cash it in. If you don't do this now, you never will, trust me. So you got to go out there, knock on 100 people, phone 100 companies, and then come back to me and said, well, I did not get a single one, because I can promise you 1 or 2 will definitely take you up on your offer. If you are confident in your abilities, then give them the challenge. Look, I'll give you the results. Don't pay me until I start to give you results. Okay, hi Abhishek, good to see you here, and hope you're enjoying this. Well done to Mike as well for starting YouTube video ads. Absolutely, Mike. And when you do post your first one, please do share with the community over here, and I will put the message out as well to give you a little push as well. So that's really good. Abhishek, watching and hope to get my knowledge turned into expertise in Google Ads. Yeah, sure, you can watch and learn, but you've got to do this as well and put this into practice. Okay, Rahil, you're talking about the product is a healthy snack bar. That's good. Okay, good on you. Yeah, carry on with GDN, YouTube, and pretty much if they've got the budget, then run every type and kind of ads you possibly can. Hi Adam, and again Adam, thank you so much for the lovely review you put up on the Google My Business. I truly do appreciate that. So great ad spreadsheet. I wanted to confirm only way to omit display ads within apps is with Google Ads Editor. Yes, that's the only way to exclude apps with the interface. You can't do that anymore. Cool. So I've pretty much covered everything. So tomorrow we got something different. So it's not about Google Ads, it's about how we started, and my wife Farzana, she will be hosting it, but I will be here as well if you have any questions about Google Ads. So tomorrow you'll be going to get 2 for the price of for 1, and she will talk about our journey since 2002, how we started, what happened, why we changed, why we pivoted our business at least 3 or 4 times because of the way the situation was. And you got to make those changes. If you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to really get stuck. The same way, look at right now, those companies who did not visualize, did not take on online marketing, where they are now, and look at Amazon and some other online retailers who are flourishing. So now is the time where all of us are needed and required by pretty much every business in the world, and you can reach the world. That is the beauty of this. I have got more clients overseas than in the UK, so you can pretty much get anyone anywhere. All right. Vakar, I posted an call only ad 5 days ago, but it's not running. Ads are showing as approved, but ad group and campaign is showing as eligible. Yeah, it's a very easy fix. Call ads will be the most expensive cost per click, so you need to keep increasing your bid until it starts to run, and then you see how it starts to perform, what conversions, cost per conversions, and conversion rates you are getting. But that would be the first thing I would do, unless you have got such keywords which are exact match and low volume. What you want to do is to try broad modified on the call ads and leave it a little bit more breathing leeway and space to get started. Keep a very close eye on the search query report. If you find any rubbish keywords, put them up as negatives. If you find some really golden ones, then you start targeting them. Rahil, always focus on conversion ads with maximum conversions. Yeah, you can go to max conversion bidding, but first what I tend to do is to get the data in manually, get 15, 20, 30 conversions, and then switch to the max conversions or target CPA. And I quite often run both of them to see what's working and what's not. Abhishek, can I arrange a live session for ad budget optimization? Well, these sessions are all live, as you can see. So for ad budget optimization, yeah, we can do it. Budget optimization is fairly simple. People make it very complicated. I run the same campaign in 3 different ways. One will be targeting the computer, mobile, tablet, right? Allocate each budget to its own. If the computer is performing at a good CPA, mobile is very expensive, 3 times or 4 times the computer one, let's say for argument's sake. Pause the mobile, take that budget, put it in computer. That's what we mean by budget optimization. You want to just maximize your budget so that the most profitable campaign, which is giving you the best result, is not limited by budget, because why would you be limited by budget if you are getting the best CPA or the target CPA, and you just want to keep that running and running? And if you are getting conversions lower than your target CPA, then you can bid a bit more aggressively and go a bit more aggressive on your bids. You've got the budget, so you're more likely to get more conversions. So Rahil, send your email over here. I'll just put it in the comment box. Okay, Wakar, you said you got all three variations, exact, phrase, and BMM. Okay, so it probably is the bid. Start with bidding and see what happens, and yeah, come back in a few days or tomorrow or something. Bid a bit more, double, triple it first. Don't be scared, otherwise it won't. If you just increasing 10% or 15%, then it might not work, because I don't know how much you bid, and if it's not getting any impressions, that means the bid is really, really low. Plus you can also see the minimum bid for the first page impression. So that's what you want to do. Ajaz, hello Ajaz. Where am I? I'm from. I was born in Karachi, but I've been in England since I was 16 years old, so long time ago. Okay, that's it for today, boys and girls. I'll be back tomorrow with my wife, and we'll be talking about how we started and our journey from when we started in 2002 to 2020. So till then, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed or liked, please do so. And we will be back tomorrow with some more live streams, and bring your questions along, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Till then, stay safe, and God bless, and goodbye.